I wonder if my phone can see the stream yet. Doesn't look like it. See, Silas is online.
Up and at him, you lazy bastards! You'll sleep when you're dead.
You shall die, worm.
Here we go. It's game time. Did they just pass?
Death comes for you.
Okay. I don't understand why they'd give me the first round like that. Wow, this seems loud in my ears. I wonder how like I compare to it and whatchamacallit on Twitch. Got him.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Resistance is futile.
To arms!
Yeah.
All of yous!
Thought that's what he might do next. Using his special like that.
You shall die, worm.
That should put some pressure on him at least.
No. No!
Whenever an enemy's damaged, he boosts himself, huh? Well. What else can I do here? Curse this. I hate this guy because then he can boost that one as well. He moves around. They win! Hey! I wonder if he realized I was gonna win there. And GG. That's fun. Let's see. Maybe this is a bit loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Just a touch. See how it sounds now.
Any last words?
Any last words? Oh no, it's a Dagon. Dun dun dun. I wish I want more gold cards. Give me my golds. I got good synergy. Curses. They should pass. If I was them, I'd pass right now. Let's see if they're dumb.
You wouldn't want to hurt us, would you?
Yeah, I don't like that card, the Moonlight. You can have this round, buddy. I mean, he played 3 cards there because the Moonlight is a valuable card. Hey, I got 2 golds. I'll keep these. I don't want to draw one of my frosts, so I'll finish redrawing. I have a lot of Wild Hunt dudes, so this guy's actually kind of valuable. Still, let's just play him. I'm hoping this guy doesn't have a clear skies and I can just frost him. This is fine. Just like last turn, I didn't want to draw the frost. Okay. You can put another weather condition in the middle lane if I feel like it. Now we'll put on the back lane now.
Now, how did that invitation go?
Perfect. Now these guys die on my turn. I like it. Now it's going to take 2 turns to get rid of him instead of 1. I understand why you would do that. And use this to move 3 of them to the melee. Ouch. What was that? To the lowest one, and because there was a couple ones that didn't do that much. Okay, I understand. Still have 1 more hazard I can apply with this dude. Alright, let's apply this. Oh, I can't move an enemy there. And apply that. Let's put this here instead. I can move an enemy now to that turn. To that tile next turn. This guy. I wonder if he's got another moonlight there. Didn't he play 2 already? Oh, he can't be targeted, huh? Okay. I did not know this.
I shall savor your death.
After 2 turns, charm somebody. Will she survive this turn? Or is she dead?
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
She's gonna take my 17. Is that what I'm seeing? Plus this 25. But they win. Yeah. They did win. What? They stole my unit! Wow, okay. I suck. How sad. play more with this one, see if I can get better at it. Got some time to kill until the multiplayer later in the day.
You shall die, worm.
Actually pretty happy with this hand. Some good synergy. I don't have the frost. I'm keeping the cards.
Troops, here now!
Not bravery, but brains. That's how you win.
I hate cards that have a
Use
lot of
my
synergy.
gratitude.
Hey Silas. Welcome back, dude. Saw you were just playing some Gwent.
To arms!
I'm trying to get better, man. I'm not sure if it's gonna do me much good in the long run, though. Cause like they're changing a bunch in a week, right? You're trying for that rank. Oh, I cleared the hazard. What a jerk. We'll frost him next turn, I think. Maybe wait another one. So just 4 instead of oh, what is this? It's madness. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 is a lot of damage. That's crazy.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Come on, man.
You shall die, worm.
You know, Silas is probably watching this and he's like, come on, dude, what are you doing? Do I give him this round? I think not. Let's see what they play and I might pass to even out the cards. Oh crud, I still have this ogre in here. Why have I not gotten rid of the ogre? That was a card I meant to get out my deck. Of course I play first. No good cards. Black blood may have been better there.
Virginia!
What? Okay.
Crush those vermin!
Why do you use it? Okay. Interesting. Hey, I got a toad thing. Nice. Toads are good, right? Ogre doesn't bode well. 1 to a random enemy on a turn.
Bad move.
Ouch. Oh, I don't have any more frost left in my deck. Ugh, that's dumb.
Hey, I'm on it.
I thought I still had stuff like that.
Hey, I'm on it.
Kind of close, but yeah, I think he's got better cards than I do.
My mission for that battle.
Yeah, he has a lot more points than I do.
There is no escape.
What a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the set of cards I like, but I think I'm gonna get rid of that ogre. Any suggestions, Silas? What should I replace it with? The ogres are pretty terrible. I mean, the reason I put them in there is because I just searched for cards that went with the frost focus, and I didn't look at how terrible its stats are. 4 it seems pretty bad. I mean, sure, it can do 8 on a duel, and I don't really know how the duels work, but I would assume that isn't that great. Oh, I may have 1 in there. I thought I had 2. Alright, we got room for 1 more card. Maybe I'll take the thing that clears hazards on this row. One that moves hazards can be nice. Same with this downer. Do I not have the drowner? I do not. Drowner's very nice. A wild card to thin. What does that mean? A wild card to thin? Oh, which one does that? Like a wild hunt card? Or do you mean like neutral type stuff? Cyclops is just like a better version of the Fiend, isn't it? Like, why wouldn't you put the Cyclops in there if you could? Wild Hunt Skeleton. Let me search for Wild Hunt. Let's go back to... Who's this guy? So there's the Wild Hunt Rider. There's the Wild Hunt Drakkar. There's the Wild Hunt Warrior. Wild Hunt Hound, which plays a Biting Frost from your deck. I have 2 of them. I don't really want a 3rd. Oh, that's the hero. The hero does that. That's my hero power right here. He can spawn a bronze Wild Hunt unit. I think that's who you're thinking of. Wild Hunt Skeleton, spawn another dudes. This one boosts other guys. It's like a copy. So I think that's what you're talking about. This guy's a construct. There's some things that boost constructs, right? Five adjacent enemy or allies by 3s. That's 15. 15 points ain't bad. It plays one from your deck. Is that from the new expansion or something? Because I don't know if it's in the game yet. When I search like this, it shows me things that I own, right? Oh no, I don't have. Ah, here we go. You want me to try the navigator? I didn't have the things I don't own here. Choose a thing and play a copy from your deck. It doesn't seem to pull it out. But the reason I don't like this card is because it in itself is only a 3, and if you get it at the end of a game, it can be kind of annoying. Only adds like 3 more points of power. But you like it? It doesn't spawn it. It just kind of lets you bring that into the mix, huh? Oh, anything that's not a Wild Hunt ally. So like, yeah, if you played all of those, sometimes that lets you draw nothing. And that can be kind of annoying. I don't know how many, oops, I didn't mean to exit. I don't know how many guys that I have that aren't Wild Hunt. So like, it'd allow me to draw one of these guys. One of the Cyclops or 2 of the Fiends. And I could see myself playing all of those and forgetting about that. But you like having these early in the game so you can draw your stuff out? Nekar warrior on Wild Hunt bronze. The Nekar warrior, is that the one that lets you spawn in a new dude? I don't think I used that one. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so Nekar warrior on Wild Hunt bronze, then pool bronze with Wild Hunt navigator. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that a little bit more to me because I don't know how the Nekar guy works. He chooses a bronze ally and adds 2 copies of it to the bottom of your deck. So that means you'll probably not see it if it's at the bottom, but then you said you can choose that unit to play. I don't think you can pool Wild Hunt units using the navigator. From what I saw there, the navigator only let you pool units that were non-Wild Hunt. It has to be a non-mage. Oh, excuse me, never mind. It's non-mage Wild Hunt. So as long as it's not a mage, you can pool Wild Hunt ally. Okay, I didn't understand that. So it has to be Wild Hunt. So the Nekar lets you basically replay somebody, which I could see being kind of useful, but is very situational. You have to get very lucky with your cards, don't you? You can see that with the boats kind of working out nicely if you just keep playing the boats over and over again. Which one would you try and use the Nekar on? Like, which bronze unit would be like your target if you're doing things like that, Silas? I might play this one right here and see how it goes. Maybe replace these fiends with Cyclopses. I'll wait on that, so in case I want to do any crafting to complete this, I can get like these navigators. The Drakkar or the Rider, so the boat or the thing that increases your frost damage, the 10 thing. Yeah, those things can be nice. So you'd like play a boat, Nekar it, and then play another boat. I mean, that doesn't put you a lot of points on the board the turn that you play the boat. So you kind of need to be like ahead at that point, right? Or do you save that to the end? I have to say I like the cards that let you choose between 3 options because that can be very nice. You can rely your strategy on the boats and save it to the end. Yeah, because then they boost all the other cards that are on the field, which can have some nice passives. Like the Wild Hunt Riders have a very nice passive, that extra 1 damage on frost. Over time, that can be quite good. I'm excited for the expansion. Don't want to draw frost, so we'll just keep these. I always worry about like redrawing because I might draw one of my frosts, and I don't want to do that. I want to use the Wild Hunt Hounds to play the frosts. I have 2 of these and 2 of those. I guess I could give myself a 3rd frost so I can worry less about drawing it. Use Scout for getting remaining Decars for the Decars and Necars. Seems like what is Scout? Is there like a unit lets you scout out your units as a monster? I'm confused. What did he just play? Oh, he discarded this and then resurrected it. Okay.
You wanna pass? You gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
It's a special card that makes you choose between 2 bronze cards in your deck to play. Wait, you can play 2 bronze cards in one go? If you use like a silver card? I did not know this. You just play them outright. I have to look into that special. Is it a gold or a silver? It must be a gold if it lets you play 2 cards. That seems very powerful.
Just one more circle.
Oh, the other one returns to the deck. It just lets you play 1. And the 2 bronze you can choose get chosen randomly. Yeah, they're kind of pulled out of nowhere. I think I know how that works. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't need to do that.
Damn it. Don't like the look of this.
I thought he played something. Alright. I should just forfeit now. I was playing really well. Oh well. Maybe he'll throw away a card because he'll notice I did something dumb. Nope.
Gods protect us.
It's a pretty good one there. Especially since he can play things when he discards them. Yep, like him. What a jerk. So does he just keep getting resurrected with 1 strength now? Oops. Yeah, let's have him go here. Putting that there is kind of dumb because now this guy just keep coming back at 1 health, and he could put anybody else in there and it'd be safe.
You're coming with me, dead or alive.
Here, you should play another card. Do it. Do it. I made a mistake. Forgive me. It's my fault. Can't decide what to play. Come on, man. You got 2 more cards than me. It can't be that hard.
What do you need?
Haven't got all game.
Wow. That's incredible.
Now, how did that concession go?
That is your brilliant move. Truly?
Of course. Oh, I messed up. Again, it doesn't matter. I should just forfeit, right? Yes, forfeit. Nothing to be gained by you just playing it a game I already lost. Stop trying there. I'll try this one more time. It's probably gonna partner me with somebody who's terrible now. It's like, oh, you did really bad. Here, have somebody easy to play against. Broken Marco. Are you bad at this game? I am. Of course, you got one of the frosts there. Being behind 1 card is not game losing. I was behind 2 cards. He had 2 more cards than me going into the last one.
Begone! Begone, you devils!
Okay. I'm gonna try and boost them now or something. meh. Clearing the skies can be quite a useful little spell.
A shame I have no time.
Jeez, what was that? Boost an ally by 12? Ouch. I don't know if that was the best move there, putting a little bit more pressure or just passing to make him use a card. Any card.
A shame I have no
Another
time.
spy. There you go, for another one. 2 spies, so then you this twice, right? Crud, he boosted this guy. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I thought I'd be able to kill that one to get another couple points out of it. But okay, whatever. Maybe I should boost my Wild Hunt dudes. I had 1, 2. Whatever. Pretty much the same effect. Putting Frost on the back row would have been a good idea though.
If not by strength, then by stealth.
I meant to do this earlier. Applying it now won't give me the advantage I need though. Wait. You think he's got me here? Now I wish I could use that one thing, huh? This... Yes. Makes us even. What's this? No.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Which is allowing him to do more damage here. What the heck? How many did you just spawn? No, this is gonna hurt. No. Geralt could put me back in this round. Keep putting pressure on him. With the damage over time. Let me go for it.
Not your lucky day. Yeah, I could have done that with a better unit. With a little bit more health. Like this one or something would have given me another point ahead, but it's just a point. What if this guy does just 2 points? Alright, I can win this hand if I play my Triss. That'll give me more than 11 points, so we'll do that.
I see strong magic.
Yay! Just get rid of the frost. Ouch. Oh, we're gonna tie, right? Ha 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 ha. Which means I win. Yay! GG's! Alright, Silas. Do you want to play a match or so? Looks like my multiplayer thing isn't happening, unfortunately. How sad. He's gonna be giving a presentation today. I don't know what that means. Does he not usually have to go to class on Fridays? But today he does? I feel like that guy is still in school. Maybe it's like extracurricular things. Kinda lame that he couldn't tell me before, like now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I have here in terms of cards. I think it works out pretty good. Now we don't have the crummy ogre. It just like ruins my momentum. Plus we have that neat little toad. Toad's cool. Ways to spawn in hazards. There's a guy. He can spawn in a hazard for me. Oh, wonderful. I hate this unit. Good thing we have this. He's dead. Should have waited on that. That's a terrible play. Terrible play. I had no good options there.
I can help you if you wish.
But yeah, Silas, I know somebody who was gonna watch some Stellaris stuff, so I might reach out to that guy and see if he wants to watch single player stuff before, or instead of this. This is the stuff I usually do on like Mondays and Tuesdays. I haven't seen him in a while. But he's messaging me earlier like, have some free time. What do you think? Oh, whoops, it's my turn. I'm forfeiting this one. Yeah, I'm gonna message him on well, if I do that, then there's a chance the others will actually want to play without that one dude. Jack. I'll see what they have to say at 3. because the guy's gonna come by at 3, and if they cancel the multiplayer, then I'll just do the single player then. I can do this for like another hour. The problem is, I'm thinking that what if only one of them's like, like they can't play, and then the others all want to. We could probably get by with only one person not around. I'll post. Alright, back to this. Treat out that one. Finish your drawing. And that is only like an hour from now. That's when the other people start to show up. I'm gonna do an @ on these guys. Give me your brain. G Baron. Where is he? There he is. I'm running out of time because I'm not looking at what's in front of me. Play me a fiend. Fiends are usually okay.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ooh, wow, okay. Boosting up your dudes. It's not an elf at least. It's not going for that elf strat.
Essa Krisa.
Can dwarves fight? They're fish pissing lakes.
Can dwarves fight? I think everybody knows dwarves can fight. Man, he's giving himself lots of boosts.
There is no escape. I want to win this round. Or tie. I'll go for winning the round.
knew if this kept going with my advantage on the passes that they were in a bad spot. I'll get rid of the frost. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy having the other guy in chat, because I remember when I first started, he was like the only guy in chat, and it was pretty cool to have him there, because we could just talk for like a long time. But then I think his school year started up. Oh jeez, that's annoying. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll finish redrawings. I think this guy has it. I doubt I can win this now.
All right.
Bloody neck ends. Similian Vat.
We've lived in isolation for too bloody long!
Alright, now we need to frost the back row. We might end up moving some people there to try and kill them off. Ouch.
How can I help?
Okay.
Good way better. Good, Desmond.
Alright.
Now, how did that incantation go?
So he's going to be able to do 3 points of damage to a lot of people.
Malcolm wasn't built in a day.
Yes, Dwan.
Got him.
underestimated you.
Yes, you underestimated me, indeed. Yay, that was fun. This is working out a little bit better than when I first made the frost deck. See if we got anything over in Discord yet.
For Skellige's glory!
Any last words? The guy's all like complaining about how he's not sure if his stream's gonna enjoy
And then some.
him playing the campaign that we started. And it's like, well, that's your fault, dude. You're the one who got your guys killed off, man. I told you to, or not even killed off, he deleted his fleets and he could have taken territory, and then the AI built them up, and 5 years later declared war on him or something ridiculous. I don't, probably not 5 years later, but as soon as they could, they declared war on him, and at that point he hadn't fixed his economy. You shouldn't blame me for that. Jeez, I'm up this many points. Pass the turn. Oh, J Baron's here. Hey, J Baron. I was about to post a message, trying to be diplomatic about it, but yeah, man, if you used your fleets, it would have been fun. Like, because the AI would have been pushed back, and then we would have been able to take out a lot of territory off of those AIs after they built it up, and then not only your nations would have been better off, but ours would have been. And now it's like we're in a bit of pressure because you deleted your fleets. And it's something we can recover from. It's just something that we need to use everybody. And if Game Your Brain doesn't use his fleets properly, well, it's probably not going to end well. And like I said, I wanted to show you guys how it worked on the higher difficulty. So I'm happy to, like, yeah. This guy just passed. Oh, we won the last round. I'm totally happy to like show you guys how to recover from that type of situation. In my opinion, that's actually more fun than like just playing on the normal settings and crushing the enemy, painting the map one color. You guys needed to fight for more territory, and then when you lost your fleets, I think that would have been okay. But yeah, you guys didn't take any territory in that war. You guys ended it right as soon as the enemy was like finally able to be conquered. And if you'd taken their infrastructure, you wouldn't have had to zero everything as quickly as you did. On top of that, me and I think E-Band were trying to send you guys like minerals and energy, and I think you guys were denying it and letting your economies get to the point where you were losing minerals and energy. You were at negative energy and minerals, and once you're at that point, it kind of like, it's hard to get out of it. We may have to like give you some resources just to make it so that your infrastructure isn't dealing with those modifiers. And I'd be okay with actually hopping in and doing that. You started the game with minus 400 minerals and minus 400 energy because the AI is garbage at building up infrastructure and just inefficient. It's really annoying. I know. It's not my favorite part of Stellaris. Crud, we need to play something here.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
Because of AI cheats. And that's why I'd actually be okay with just giving you guys like 10,000 energy, 10,000 minerals. We could hop into the save file and do that before other people show up. I may need to make it like a single player save for a minute to give you guys the resources that you need. Just to keep playing and make it fun. But that could have been avoided. I think we were telling you guys to fix your economies before they ran out, and you're just kind of like, well, nope, it's over. And then you actually did fix your economies by deleting your fleets. And at that point it was almost too late.
Now, how did that compensation go?
Their ship cost is like less than 50%. Is that true? I thought the ship cost worked a little bit differently than that.
There is no escape.
I know like they get like plus 100% production in energy and minerals and all that kind of stuff.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
I don't know what this does. I wasn't looking. Is it good? Something tells me it's not good.
Gods, not a moment's pace.
Cleared the darn things away. Oh, you do something quite nice here. Let's use the 4 damage to 3 adjacent enemies. Hey, that's quite a bit of points.
May Maldron Freya watch us and keep us.
I promise you a quick deal.
Yeah. I think we can fix things as long as we have all the players. We can make it so it's a little bit more fun for everyone. We just need to fix our economies, I think. Because like mine's really optimized. At least we have that we can rely on. I got like a pretty yeah, Wukash, the other Jack, can't make it. If Silas, you feel like playing, maybe you can sub in. I know it's pretty late for you, so I understand if you want to just sleep after well, probably like pretty soon after we get started. We'll start to get tired. I would too. But yeah, it's 2 hours. Usually we play from 3 something until 5 something. Not everybody is usually ready at 3 o'clock on the dot. So like in 50-ish minutes we'll probably try and start up the game. Who knows what we'll actually get to. Or if even Game Your Brain will be able to make it, because there's a chance Game Your Brain is like still visiting family. I think he said he was visiting family recently. Oh, we lost. I saw that coming. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm not very good at this whole Gwent thing, but at least I'm getting scrap and stuff for the homecoming thing next week. You're gonna open that 83 kegs. One of the bonuses to having been played by AI is that the AI most of the time has gotten a big boost to research. Yeah. If you guys are up for it, I could load up the Stellaris match and like a single player map and stream a little bit of that so you guys can kind of, so Silas can kind of see the universe that we're talking about. And I think if it's single player, then I can actually hack your economy, J Baron. I can go in there and just add minerals to it, which is okay in my opinion, because it, like you said, is not a lot of fun if your economy's garbage and the enemy's trying to just blow you up. And I'm pretty sure we were like getting ready to go to war to try and save you and your species, even if you aren't like interested in continue playing, which I understand if that's the case. We're gonna try and help out the AI, because I don't think the AI is gonna get wiped out in this war, or I don't think they'll completely conquer the other nation. And as an enemy of our enemy, we're probably gonna try and help them out. You know, what is the old saying? The enemy of an enemy is a friend. Something like that. Alright, Stellaris is launching. If you want me to go back to Gwent, I can do that quite easily. I haven't exited out of it even. So capturing Stellaris yet? I can see it in front of me. I don't think it's being picked up by OBS for whatever reason.
I don't mind taking a second to look at it because it's been a while since I actually looked at the state of the universe, and it's probably a good idea for me to kind of know what's going on before I say too much. Because I think like we can save you, but it's been more than a week since we actually looked at it, so let's make sure of that before I commit. Plus, losing can be just as much fun as winning. A good challenge is a good game in my opinion. That's why I always play on like the harder settings in RimWorld and whatnot. It has been like 3 weeks now, hasn't it? And if we don't meet this week, I don't think I can meet next week too, just because I have something that's come up last minute. It'd be a shame if it was like 5 weeks where we didn't meet. Plus, if I'm thinking if we don't meet today, we'll try and meet tomorrow or sometime over the weekend just to keep the multiplayer going. My girlfriend's gonna be around, so I can't play for more than like a couple hours, but I could try and play for a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna try loading the multiplayer in single player just to see what happens. Did I do that in single player? I may have done it through multiplayer. I hope I did it just like load game. You're trying to stream for 12 hours tomorrow? What the heck? That's crazy, man. What's that for? You celebrating something? Gonna be fun. You should try out RimWorld or something, because it just came out. RimWorld had its 1.0 release on Wednesday. I just did a series on YouTube about it. Or I just released the first episode of a series on YouTube about it, and I was streaming that on Wednesday and Thursday, yesterday and the day before that. Second 12-hour stream. How did the last one go? Did you get like a bunch of people? I'm sure it snowballs after a bit. Alright. I don't think I did a multiplayer. I think this is just single player, so if I wanted to switch over to them, I could use console commands to do it. I'm not familiar with that whole thing, so I'm gonna have to look it up. But Wukong, you're fighting, not Wukong, Jax thingy. Oh yeah, I remember. You released somebody from from your control. That was smart. You guys were like allies, and now the AI probably won't actually want to work together, because even though they're in the war together, they hate each other. But these guys got completely decimated. They lost everything. They have 22 here, 10,000. This looks like just like raider thingies. Oh wait, no, this is the one you're facing off against, right? Are they at war? No, this is how they feel, not war status. Oh, they are at war with these guys. So these guys, which actually have a giant percentage of the fleet, seem to be at war with 2 people. That's actually pretty good. No? Am I seeing this wrong? Oh, you had the Valmanek Stellar Union in this fight with you. I don't know if you were even aware, but these guys are in the fight with you. Are they? No, actually there's 2 wars. Jax thingy is facing up against the Eternal Sovereignty. Which is these guys. And they appear to be at war with these guys as well in the south. Did you know that? Oh, you can't see anything? You're right, it's not showing Stellaris, even though I clicked on Stellaris. Oh, I clicked on an unknown Stellaris. Sorry, J Baron. That should, okay, now you can see what I'm looking at. Sorry about that. So, I was just clicking around and looking at who is at war with who. You're at war with this guy down here, and you're actually not at war with them. they're also in this war with you, but if you click on them, you can see they're at war with 2 nations. I don't know how long this has been going on, but they're at war with, it looks like 3 people in this war. And then when I click on you, you're only fighting them. I'm not really sure how it happened this way, but it may have been somebody was guaranteeing your independence, and when they declared a war on you, these guys decided to declare an offensive war. They're in a defensive war there, and they're in an offensive war with the Han and the something rather. Oh, they're also in a war down here, so maybe not. So they're in 2 wars. That's messy. I did not understand that. A total war only MP? That's crazy. I like that idea, Silas. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around this state here. These guys are trying to attack Jack and Wukash. They've got a fleet here. It'll be easier if I use console commands to do this. I'm gonna just look up console commands really quickly for Stellaris. Your Wukash's demise. So you're not the real Jack, you're the other one. So you're up here, and it looks like you've got 6k there facing up against 12. They've got like 18 there. They are at war with somebody else, which could end up working to your benefit, but right now it doesn't seem to be really helping out that much. I don't have vision in here, but if I jump around I'll be able to see it, what they actually have in terms of fleet power, and since we haven't played in a while, I think that would be okay because we would have been aware of how much they had. So how do I switch to another empire? There's so many commands here. PC cheats. Maybe that will be more organized. There's definitely a way to become another empire in the game. Or just do help, apparently that works, right? Do I do it like this? Oh, hello. There's a lot. There's so many commands. It doesn't really help. There's too many commands. You don't think you're gonna join? Because you'd have to control one of these two? I mean, just having somebody to control the fleets would be nice, but like I said, it's probably gonna be pretty late for you. But I do want to get these guys minerals before we actually start, because that would be quite helpful. See if I do play. We can switch to observer mode with observe. Which is not what I want. Are you familiar with this, Silas? I'm not in observer mode right now. Make it one in a better time zone for Europeans, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that in the near future.
It's not gonna be very much fun to restabilize the economy of somebody else. I think Wukosh and Jack actually basically had it stabilized, but their fleets were very small, so they need to actually rebuild them. Why don't I load into one of these guys? Once we figure out how to load into somebody else's stuff, then we can do that. Play X, continue playing after observing. No, we don't want that. We can type observe just to show up the stuff. I'm now observing. So, that's weird. Things don't look right. All the fleets don't have their fleet power associated with them, but I can see them all. I can click on them all. This isn't very useful at all. Can I undo that? You don't think Wukosh stabilized his economy? It's tag empire number. Alright, so the command is tag empire number, something like that. And do I have to do something along these lines? I might be able to find it in the list of commands now. Shift tag 1, just tag 1. Oh, I see it. I just had a noise in my ear. Wonder what that was. Tag 1. I'm now the Vryn Holy Council. Let's game your brain. Alright. Tag 2. That's Dorado. That's the other player nation, which means we're probably coming up to me soon. Tag 3. No valid country ID. Tag 4. Playing entity. 5. The Crassi of Durasa. Alright, who are we concerned about here? I wanted to see these guys over here. Jack and whatnot. Thanks for looking that up. Ardesi High Kingdom. That's not the people we're fighting. Tag 7. This is the person we're worried about. Alright, so these guys have 12, 17, and 19k that we'd have to fight. One's up here, another one is with it. All three of them are together. Chill near Wukosh's demise. We could probably fight those down, I think, right? They're on 8. 9 is now the Covenant of Arasi. Somewhere around here. Where's the Covenant of Arasi? Oh, we're down here, it looks like. Alright. So 8 was an important one.
Situation log updated.
Covenant of ethanol. Blah. The real Jack is 11. Let's try and remember that. Maybe you can put that in chat. 11 equals the real Jack. The real Jack is at 0 minerals and some energy. I'll probably hack his minerals right now. How do I do that? That was in front of me recently. Adding resources is pretty straightforward. You can add cash, minerals, add blank minerals, or minerals, and an amount. Alright. Minerals. Let's go with like 20,000. You can only have 12. There you go. You got minerals again.
energy. Probably energy, right? And let's go to Wukash's, which is that one, number 12. Okay. Energy. Minerals. Now you have minerals and energy. Money. This is the money save. Yeah, if I resume the game for a second, I think it would go into the -2. We'll test that out here. We'll go over a month, see if this changes. You may have stabilized yourself, actually. I think you got to the point where you stabilized everything. But maybe because you were losing stuff, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the AI would have screwed up anything while we gave you the money here. Oh, you think Wukash's would have been a little bit more screwed up? You stabilized you, but the other one wouldn't be stabilized, do you think? Yeah, probably not. Both of them. I think one of you was taking the whole rebuilding effort a little bit more seriously. Yeah, I remember. It was you, definitely. Wukash is a little bit more like chill and relaxed, but I think he gave up because of that a little bit. He's just kinda like, meh, whatever. We're dead. It's all over, man. But we can hop through all the other little empires to see like how much fleet power they have in reality. So when we did tag that, let's see what tag 13 is. Tag 14 maybe? 15? I want to know what's around here. This is who you're fighting right here, down here. They have 12, 18, and not much else right here on their border. And then just south of them, they're aware of a 23 that probably isn't going to move on them because they're at war with these guys, the Han. The Valmanex, I don't think I've gone through and found them yet. See if we can see what the Valmanex are seeing. Valmanex. They've got 29 and 23 and 10. They seem to be wrecking the Han. I don't think we've seen the Han's perspective. Hey, they're next. So the Han have allies, but they themselves are down to like 4K here, 2.2, and they're also at war with these guys as well, south of them, who have 24K. So these guys are getting wrecked by Valmanex. The Valmanex are doing really good against this Federation. The Federation could potentially bring fleets up against the Valmanex, but the Valmanex should really be crushing your enemy. The enemy of your enemy is doing pretty good, which is a good sign, right? If we put pressure on both these guys and these guys, the Valmanex will probably eventually apply some pressure up here. You can't count on it because it's AI, but if I was the Valmanex, I would be helping out up here to get towards some allies. Hope that makes you feel a little bit better about your economies and stuff. But let's see, tag 11 was the real Jack, which was the economy I think we were a little bit more concerned about, but he may have actually sorted it out by deleting his fleets. A 13 plus an 18 is not terrible at all. A 13 plus an 18 with our help should be enough to take out that 30. The real issue is that I think I may have underestimated how much the Talari High Kingdom had. I forget what they were, like
these guys. They're not currently in the war, and if we declared war, we'd have to fight their fleets as well to get to your fleets, and that's quite a bit of fleet power right here. It's kind of hard to understand the state of the universe until you've been playing it for a while, but I didn't feel like you guys were in that bad of a position after we fought that last war to kind of weaken our mutual enemies over here, and then they all of a sudden rebuilt a fleet and attacked you. But they did it without their allies' help. They did it just the one nation over here. So in a weird way, us declaring war, while it could help you out, it is very risky for our federation because apparently that doesn't work. I think I don't have, like, maybe I'm 0. Am I 0? Yes, I am. Okay, I thought I was that number for a second. If I look at my fleet power here, we have 30k plus 18. Oh. Plus another 12. Oh yeah, as long as our federation keeps our fleet together, so we'll be able to wipe the floor with these guys, and then as soon as we're done with these guys, we'll move our fleets down over to here, I think. I'm not feeling that bad about it at all. Remind me, which fleet are you? You're gonna be Wukash's demise? I don't remember which number that was. Wukash's demise was in here, is right after the real Jack, so 12 maybe? Tag 12. Nope. It's 21, not 12. So this is you, Wukasha. Wukash, you have like no fleet, buddy. It's partly due to the fact that you only have 3 planets, I think. And a lot of your guys are unemployed. You may want to switch these over to mineral production. Yeah, you need mineral production on your planets, especially with this industrial thing. What you should be doing is going through here and replacing all of these with, I think, mineral production. Oh yeah, definitely. Your mineral production can be much higher on this planet. Every tile you have here, I would dedicate to minerals, except for maybe one of your food ones, because you don't want to be losing food. But that's actually not a terrible planet at all. What are your factions like right now? Getting there yourself a little bit of happiness might help out too. No synth rights, organic life, blah 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 blah. Trying to see how we can get you a little bit more joy, because your pops don't seem too happy. If you can rival somebody, this faction will be a little bit happier, but only think 5% happier. It was 12, and then you did a big fight, right? No immigration. So, do you have a migration treaty? You may want to cancel your migration treaty. Let's go look at your contacts for a second. There's you. You have a migration treaty. Cancel your migration treaty, dude. This will make your factions happier, although it will make the AI hate you a little bit because they like migration treaties. But this faction right here will be 15% happier if you allow that, which translates over to resource production. These xenophobes will be happier. 15% happier, I think. And then winning a war will be good for you. I think this was declared on you, so it's slightly different. You need to declare a rivalry though. I don't think I've unpaused it here, so
Yeah, you need to declare a rivalry for multiple reasons. It gives you more influence. It makes one of your factions happier. Since I haven't unpaused the game here, right? I will do it for you. You can declare rivalry. And then if you go to your factions, automatically these guys are happier, 2%. I think if you take 3, they become a lot happier. But you can't make 3 rivals. You could probably do this guy as well if you felt like it. No, they're too strong compared to you. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to actually get rid of your migration treaty with this guy. I mean, if your friend was here, you could actually declare a rivalry against him and it wouldn't really matter, but the AI might actually really hate that. You can also look at your pops to try and see what their rights are. I mean, they'll get a lot. They might cause problems if you do this, but they would be less expensive, the pops. Consumer upkeep's only 16 minerals, that's not worth it. It might even be worth it to make them happier, to go for social welfare, but that might upset your factions. These guys and these guys can compete over stuff, so you could keep your migration treaty and go for changing this policy and this policy. That'd give you 15% just from policies, and allowing it might actually put you in the positive. Yeah, the other guys lost their fleet, so you can rival. Since we're just playing around with this and save could be rolled back, let's go into your policies and see what happens if we change our refugee stuff to, what was it again? They want us to have all refugees welcome and indirect Xeno stuff. Refugees. Oh, you're a xenophobe. They won't allow that because of your faction here. Okay, never mind. You don't want to embrace this because you're xenophobic. And this is actually one of your main factions, so you should really get rid of your migration treaty. I think. I don't think you'll upset the AI that much. And your buddy will be back here. 2 hours really isn't that long. 2 hours will go by really quick. I'm gonna go over to Twitch for a second and change the title and stuff over, because if Game Your Brain can play, I think we'll play. And I think, you know, you might actually enjoy this a little bit more than you were originally thinking, J Baron, because it is a good challenge. You've got some people here to help you out. I think my Federation fleet should be able to wreck stuff. I forgot how much better we were doing. If you want to hop on, you can hop on and actually look at your empire for a bit, change out like your buildings. That's fine. We can do that while we wait. Totally cool with me. I will undeafen this and join the voice channel if you feel like heading on over to that too. Let's put this here. Oops. Copy, paste, update. Alright, and I need to go over to multiplayer if we're gonna do that. Let's
Exit to menu.
Oh.
Hey, dude. So were you already streaming?
No, I usually start at 5. So, I start in 8 minutes or whatever. I have no idea what mods we were using.
There were 3. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
They're in the chat if you want to click on that. Something about UI, I think, and like policies maybe. It's been a while since I've set up one of these. What do I usually do here? Host save game. I don't think the AI had time to actually change any of our policies and delete our fleets or whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I think you have to like run it for a day for the AI to take actions.
Yeah, usually.
So it's like not always running AI or whatever, right? It's just like triggered on certain things.
Pretty sure. But, one of them had a... It was 2 mods, and then one of them had like an extra thing on. I don't remember what it was.
I can exit out if you need me to look it up. Sure the...
No, I'll find it. It'll just take me a second.
Yeah. Cool. I forgot how small your fleet got at the end of the last stream. You really did get like smashed.
Yeah, well, I didn't even get smashed. I just had to delete both of my fleets, and Wukash never deleted his. So, like, in reality, he was at 0 minerals, and if you would have run that, his fleets are not that strong. Well, they weren't. They were probably like half that, if not less, because he had no minerals or anything like that.
Right. There's like a minus 50% fire rate,
Yeah,
maybe armor
like
and shields too.
Stuff, yeah.
It's like a... It snowballs or spirals out of disaster if you don't get to it quick enough. It's kind of annoying like that.
Yeah.
But things in my end of the galaxy are starting to come together. I remember just getting Xenon inside my space. I don't know if I ended up actually sending a colony ship over here, but do you know that planet, Xenon?
No.
It's like, it spawns in, I think, in most large universes. It's one of these like special unique systems that is very good to get in your space as early as possible. There's a couple others out there that just have like a bunch of black holes in them, and they have a bunch of research. But Xenon has like a tile on it which has a building which gives plus 10 physics research, society research, and engineering research. So it's kind of nice to get in your space. On top of that, it's on the size 25 Gaia world, and this one just happened to spawn in with not just 1, but 2 reserves of Betharian stone. So it is a fantastic planet. It's like,
damn,
what you want out of a
that's
planet.
What, like 20 energy at least.
Oh yeah.
If you don't do a bunch of modifiers on it.
I should get some modifiers pretty soon. The thing is, like, my people aren't the energy species, they're the mineral people.
I see.
So it's like, do I even want this? Looking at it now, probably should. Where am I going to send the colony ship from? Patagira is kind of close. Paragira. But yeah, we're still pretty early on in the game, looking at how many planets I have. I may have been playing kind of small, but I only have 5, I think. I may have a sector.
It's really small. I think I have 3 planets.
Oh no, I have a sector. I forgot about that.
You only have 3 planets, right? Like it's not in a sec. You don't have anything in a sector.
I don't think that there's a sector.
Yeah, like the AI's dumb, man. How did that happen?
I have no idea. But I'm kind of getting wrecked.
You know what we should do for you at the end of this war? Because your Wukosh's demise. I'm gonna send one of my fleets into Resor just to kill that fleet stuff off, and you can go get that Gaia planet.
I need to load in to see where that even is.
Oh right, yeah, I totally forgot.
I would need to actually get a ship over there and all that shit.
It's got like 2.5, 1.1, 1.0, 1.8. It's got like you know, 6k, 7k worth of fleet power just hanging out in this system right next to a gateway, and once we blow that up, somebody could jump through the gateway and build it up. So I think at the end of this war, what we should probably do to help you set up a better economy is get a fleet in Upstoth and a science ship for you and a construction ship so that you can immediately go survey and build up that.
Yeah.
Like, considering that you only have 3 planets, a 4th one will do you so much good.
Yeah, it'd probably help a little bit, huh?
I think so. I mean, looking at your planets, I think it was your planets, you just, like, you had to turn off a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I did. To make it work. Yeah, sorry. This is my roommate. Cool. There's a password on the server?
Yeah, it's SLAYA.
Okay.
There you are.
Should work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been playing literally just the forest for the past couple days.
Yeah, I've never got into those games, but I've watched 1 or 2 streams myself. They're pretty entertaining. The whole building a base. Does that one do anything kind of different?
Well, the cannibals are scary. The game is scary if you don't know what you're doing. Like, it's a horror game for sure, but it's, I don't know. The building is pretty cool, and it everything takes a long time though. That's the one thing that I will complain about a little bit.
I think I saw something about it like a long time ago, maybe like a year ago. It's not new, is it?
No, it's old. I've had it for 4 years now. I don't know, but like they just got it out of like early access or whatever.
Right. That's how a lot of this stuff works now.
Yeah, basically every game is early access, but they actually released it, so that's good. It is still kind of buggy, but
like all the best games.
Yep.
That's how you know they're trying to do something cool.
Yeah, I feel like some of those bugs should be fixable, but hey.
It's like one of those things where it's probably possible, but like somebody's tried to do it for like a month straight, they didn't figure it out, and they're just like, fuck it. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, they're actually working on content update right now, which I'm really excited to see.
Oh yeah?
The story is like the biggest part of that game. Like, most survival games don't really have a story. That game has one of the best storylines I've ever played. So like, I can't wait to see what they do.
I think I may have watched it, so I may know what you're talking about, but there's like, is that the one where there are kind of like ghosts and stuff?
No.
No, okay, that's a different
thinking
one.
about the wrong game.
Alright. But that one seemed to have a decent story. It's kind
Yeah,
of similar.
I won't give anything away, because I feel bad when I do that and someone's watching,
Mhm.
but it is really, really good. The story's really good. And there's alternate endings and all stuff like that.
One of my viewers is heading off to bed. He's over in Europe, so that makes sense. Later, Silas.
Yeah. That's late.
He stops by pretty often, even though I'm streaming like after midnight for him.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of people like that in my that stop by. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
One of my earliest viewers was in India, and like
Wow.
he was always up past midnight to hang out, do it like 6 days a week. I was like, whoa.
That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, I'm always up past midnight, but I'm also a college student, so what do you expect?
Yeah, I know what you mean. When you're in college, like, who's gonna stop you? You kind of feel like it. I mean, I still do
Yeah.
it all the time, even though I'm not in college.
Oh, I remember why my fleet was actually really good against theirs, actually. Because their fleets were all... Yeah, that's right. I'm remembering why I actually didn't die right away.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine.
This gives me time to resettle people if I feel like resettling them.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna get my stream up as well.
Cool, man.
That'll actually take me a second because I don't have anything open yet. Love it.
What do you use? Do you use like I honestly never used any overlays before I started streaming, so like the whole idea of putting something like on my screen isn't the game is very foreign to me.
I use XSplit, and I know like a lot of people don't like it, but that's what I used like before, because I tried to stream one time like long time ago. So
is that like an OBS type thing then?
yeah, it's like OBS, except it's a little different. Not as popular for sure. I was actually trying to get a stream sponsor, and that was funny.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. Like I found this website that you can look at. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's a joke. Like I know I'm not even close to that yet, but why not, right?
Mm-hmm. It's fun to dream, play around with stuff.
Why not look? I can look at it. It's not bad to look at. You know?
Yeah, I don't know much about that stuff either. Like, to me, I was gonna focus more on YouTube and just kind of see if I could get a following started there, and then I found Twitch and I was like, well, Twitch is pretty cool. How do I interact with chat? What is this thing? And yeah, I've been like using my phone for chat instead of putting it up on a computer screen.
Too. It's because I don't have a second monitor or anything like that.
Same.
Although my setup is getting slowly more professional. I got like a mic stand because people actually donated me money, and I freaked out a little bit.
Nice, dude. That's really nice.
Cool. So we're playing Stellaris, and that looks fine. We're playing Stellaris MP.
I got a pretty nice mic on my headphones. Some stuff I got like for Christmas a long time ago that I never really used. And it's like it's pretty good quality.
I've always had a really nice mic, but like now I have an actual stand for it, and like it looks like I'm about to like drop a beat or something. You know what I'm saying? Like my mic setup. It's pretty funny.
Feels cool.
Not gonna lie.
I get that totally.
Am I ready to go live? I think I'm ready. I wouldn't be. Here we go.
Still haven't heard from Game Your Brain.
Which would be worrying.
I mean, it's not like we couldn't do this without him, and I think if he's not able to, we'll just try and see what happens. And if
we can
all
just
die,
go back to save.
Yeah. I have no problem doing that. I don't think that's scummy, given the fact that we just kind of have this scheduling issue recently. It's not like even that big of an issue. It's just bad timing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's how it is sometimes. Like I have a feeling that there's gonna be a month where nobody has any issues, and then there'll be months like this where it's almost impossible to meet just because that's how numbers work.
Yep. Well, the thing is, like, I know I'm free most of the time. Because my classes are all done, and I don't really have anything else to do. But I know a lot of people, like Lukash, his mom will just ask him to do random shit. Like, this presentation is for Polish school, because he's a big Polish boy. So, you know, randomly out of nowhere, his mom just asked him to do a presentation for Polish school.
Polish
now he's
school.
busy.
Do you guys have a lot of like Polish people where you live or something? What is this Polish school? I've heard of like German school and other things where there's like a lot of people who speak a language in an area.
Chicagoland area is pretty Polish.
Alright. What's up? That sounds like E-Bend.
Yeah.
Hey dude. We were just looking at the map a little bit, trying to figure out if Lukash and Jack are dead, or if we can save them. I think we can.
I forget exactly what happened.
So they are at war with one of the people that we recently fought. There were two nations in that war. One was kind of cut off from the war, and we kind of wrecked the other one. The one,
and then the cutoff one start fucking them up.
is trying to, at least, and it's around, I was just looking at its fleet power, it's around 30k fleet power, and my Federation fleet is 48k, but then the other guys who aren't in this war have about 48k saved up, so we'd have to mobilize against them if we want to help out Lukash in this fight. But to be completely honest, if Jack and Lukash kind of like use their fleets super efficiently, they might be able to repel this guy on their own. I just don't think it would be...
Well, with Lukash as an AI now, I don't know. It's
especially without Lukash here. I think we need to step in and kind of like kill as many fleets off of the High Kingdom as possible, and then move down to the sovereignty, basically. Yeah. All
I know is I'm gonna try to hold them in Wicklar or whatever the fuck you call it.
I'm almost like,
that's really the only place I can.
Part of me wants you to take the real Jack's fleets and just like not have them fly immediately into the enemy. But then again, it's like you got to do the same with your own, and I don't know.
Well, the thing is, his fleets might actually be able to beat theirs now that he has enough minerals and energy and stuff, because he's taken over by AI. Because he has what, 18k and a 13k. That's more than what they have.
Oh yeah, and with an AI in charge, you're right. They could probably take them out. They just need to be smart.
They can probably win.
With your help, yeah, totally. But I think we'll still jump on the Tython people to help out you guys. It looks like we can't do that until 23/19 10:05, which is a year and a half from now. So
yeah,
you got a year and a half to hold out as much as you can. But like, me alone would probably be enough to help you. It's just kind of like, I don't want to lose more fleet power than I need to, so having Ebend, Foff here should probably be enough to keep us from losing a bunch. I'm just not sure what Game Your Brain's fleets are going to do, if they're actually going to follow us or be dumb.
Yeah. Oof.
Looks like Foff may be asleep.
It's kind of a oof.
I mean, he messaged yesterday at 10 p.m., so he's aware.
Yeah.
So have you gone through your planets and started changing the stuff over to mineral focus?
I changed my home planet, and I think I'm gonna change Coswell.
You don't need research at this point. Like, pretty much any research tile is a waste of energy for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all deactivated, so they're not wasting anything. They're just wasting a pop.
Mm-hmm. Which is minerals.
Yeah. So we might as well make minerals.
Yeah. Essentially, it's more about the cost to Unity production and research when it comes to pops than the mineral cost, because looking at your consumer cost, it was very,
it's like
low.
Nothing. Yeah.
15 minerals or something for all your dudes.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Usually it's like the more you invest in them, the more productive they are. But that's not always the case. I don't know. If you don't get any penalties for switching over to social welfare, it could be worth enacting that species rights.
Yeah, because it's already so low. It might cost me like what, 10 more minerals, and they'll make more than that.
Yeah.
We're all happy.
Exactly. They'll make more minerals on their mineral tiles, probably more than 10, and then they'll make more energy on their energy tiles and everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know if like your factions are gonna be like, we don't like it when you help people.
Yeah, we don't like social welfare. Get out of here. Free college is bad.
I forget how each faction feels about what. I think that's actually something they're changing quite a bit in the next one. How factions feel.
Actually, super excited for that next update. That should be super cool.
They just did another stream on it yesterday, and yeah, they had some good stuff in it. I only got like 20 minutes through the hour they posted to YouTube, but it's really exciting. Like seeing how pirates work and how trade actually works now. It's so much better. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And I kind of got that like pirates would spawn on the outskirts of your empire where you hadn't necessarily gotten to yet, but I like the idea of them being like, well, this is where ships are flying, so we're gonna go there and basically ambush people.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for the new planet system as well, because I mean tiles are cool, but I don't really like tiles.
Yeah, definitely in the late game. Like my single player thing, I probably spend most of the time just clicking on tiles, being like, time to upgrade.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Or like, I want to build minerals here, and I hate that because you have to, if it's like it's not a mineral tile, you have to be like pave over this tile. It's just so much clicking.
Yeah. And then you kind of feel bad because you know that it could be a better tile. You could be getting good research off this tile, but instead you just want minerals? Are you sure you just want minerals?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I just want minerals.
I don't know what the planet size is where like you want to start specializing, and I feel like that number is always changing, but yeah. It only really makes sense, I think, on things over 20 to like be like, I want only minerals out of this planet.
Yeah, and I think that would be the case after you have a couple of planets as well. You know, you don't want to do that right away. You'd be like really impeding your growth probably.
Yeah, it's been a while since the AI has taken a planet off of me, but imagine it just taking your entire mineral like income. Like, how do you recover?
Yeah, that'd be really shitty.
I know if you're playing against other people in like a competitive environment, that's gonna happen, right? They'd be like, oh look at this juicy mineral planet, I want it.
Yeah, you have to diversify your resources a little bit.
Yeah, I think the next one we do, we're gonna have to turn the AI settings down for multiple reasons, so people, if they want to join later, it's not like too wild and crazy for them, and also so we can focus more on fighting each other, because that's really where I think a lot of the fun in Stellaris comes. You just kind of have to have certain house rules to make it so it's not like an entirely broken experience.
Yeah. Well, I know me and Wukash were playing a game, and like when I play a game from the beginning, I feel like I do okay. Even on this difficulty, I was doing fine. But like, just like taking it over as late as I did, and like having the negative 400 minerals or whatever per month, that was just brutal.
To me, I love games that give me a challenge and just try to kill me. So like to me, I can deal with it, but I hear you. I totally understand what you're saying. Like it's not as much fun as like winning, doing well.
Yeah, winning is fun. I like a good time where I win. It's always a good time. Yeah, challenges are fun as well.
It's like I've been playing this since it came out, so like when I first started just playing without any bonuses against me was more than enough because I didn't understand everything, and that was fun. That was a good enough challenge. But at this point, it's like I know that if I snowball my fleets, if I give them XP, if I just kind of like give them a strong enough economy to keep them one step ahead of my neighbor, eventually I'll win.
Yeah.
AI is dumb. My
I
single
don't know how
player
many
one,
games have actually.
they're just gonna say they haven't like upgraded their ability to make a stronger fleet in 100 years. Like now that I'm 400 years in, they just seem to have like hit this wall where they can't make their technology better, they can't make their economy better. Like they're trying, but they're just growing so slowly. It's really sad.
Yeah.
I feel bad sending my fleets against them because like it's this setting grand animal difficulty, and I've been like barely able to survive for most of the game, but now it's just like I think I have like 2 million fleet power or something, maybe more.
You have our 2 million fleet power.
Something like that. Over, yeah, exactly.
It's the power of the Federation that allows us to be strong.
Oh, I was talking about a single player thing.
Oh, never mind.
Our Federation is only like 50k strong. Well, no, it's probably like
That's pretty good for this part of the game. Like, if this wasn't Grand Admiral difficulty, we'd literally have the best fleet.
Oh yeah, we do have a really good fleet. I'm
Pretty
actually
sure that is the biggest fleet. I haven't seen anyone with a 50k.
let's see, relative power. If I go to the entity, they have equivalent fleet power. Equivalent underneath that, Valminax, equivalent. The High Kingdom has the 3rd strongest fleet in the galaxy, and we just like destroyed them in a war. I was just about to say, I was looking at their fleet power. They have like almost as much as me. Scary, huh?
Spooky.
So how are your planets looking there, Even? Feel like you starting to run low in space. Wow, I have a planet that has a plus 10% mineral modifier on it. I might have to settle that.
That's pretty good. Alright, so when are we gonna actually start? If we are gonna actually start?
Good question. I wanted to give Foth a little bit of time to get here, but it's already been like 20 minutes, so...
Yeah.
So it's the Stellaris sovereignty that's causing issues?
Yeah, it's, or Thari sovereignty.
Oh, okay.
They're not really that strong anymore, but like, compared to me,
Fuck them up.
Strong. Compared to me, they're superior. Their fleet power is overwhelming. But I've managed to fend them off twice already, so we'll see.
Yeah, fuck them up.
I was saying that we gotta go clear out Rysor for him, because they've got like... He's got a Gaia world he could go inhabit, and he's only got 3 planets right now.
I think
Well, we
I do
also need
actually.
to clear your. Did we clear out that one system?
It's a non. Yeah.
Well, we could also get the void spawn.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Didn't you say we needed like 80k for that or something to do it safely?
I don't know. Don't quote me on things I didn't say.
I feel like we probably have enough to take them out now. And I actually have fleets that are kind of close to it right this second, but I'd rather do that after the war. I think
Yeah, sure.
what we'll do is we'll try and help out Wukosh and Jack by attacking their allies, and it might turn out that they actually get defeated by the Valmanax. Because if you look at the Valmanax, they're in two wars, one against the sovereignty and one against people to their south, and they're dominating. They're doing really good.
Wait, who's the Velmanax?
South of sovereignty. They're at war with them. I can't figure out why, but they are. I think they had when they deleted their fleets, I think they were so weak that they decided to support their independence or something along those lines, and they got dragged into the war.
I literally don't know who you're talking about. Also, the entity is getting pretty big.
Yeah, they are. But they don't hate me yet. We may have to go to war with them eventually.
Yeah, they don't hate us yet.
They're probably gonna want to fight us. But the thing is, I've been trading with them for a long time to try and keep our trust up so they don't want to go to war with us. And that's...
I should probably send them something.
Well, yeah. They like me. They have +6 opinion. Or border
they
friction.
just don't like me because I did genocide.
That's not a bad reason to.
They're robots.
my-
They shouldn't give a shit. I mean,
Yeah, I
they're driven
wonder
to
why they-
simulators. What the fuck, man?
Wait. When did you commit genocide? I'm confused.
That's none of your problem.
Yo, you're also a hive mind. I see. That's what you're talking. You're just eating
Buddy,
people.
they are lesser creatures. They do not feel like we do.
Well, you're eating them, right? Like you're making the most. I have no problem with that. That's different than genocide.
I mean, we were just eating them faster. That's all it was.
Okay. I have no
Oh
problem
my.
with this.
Yeah, the Valmanax don't even like me. They're -6,
Ooh.
but they're protective.
Speaking of which, do any of y'all need food?
No.
Nope, I'm full.
You're gonna send
No.
us snacks made of God knows what.
Protein and lipids. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Okay. Why don't we wait like 10 more minutes tops, and then I think we'll just play with the three of us, because we may be able to manage something.
Alright, that sounds good to me.
Nice. I bet Foff shows up like 2 minutes in. Even if he does, that's no big deal. He can hot join in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're streaming 12 hours tomorrow... Oh, you put me on my mute. It's cool if you got stuff to do.
No, I was just talking to someone in chat, and I don't want to be too loud, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you want to do more of this, I could do like an hour or two. That's cool with me.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet, but I know that I'm going to play Ark with some friends. I'm probably going to play Forest at some point. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I might play a game of Civ 5 as well.
Nice.
Because that's the good old game for me.
I haven't played Civ in forever. But I did.
It's such a good game, though.
I did like it.
I have like 500 hours in Civ 5. That's my game.
There were some other things like that came out after or around Civ 5, right? Like I forget what it was called, but it looked different. Like the characters were, or like the pictures
like
were
all
weird.
the DLCs and stuff.
Yeah, it may have been like they started to do like console editions, or I don't know what it was. But it started to have like a slightly different art style to it.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that was Civ 5.
thought it was really cool. I was watching some thing where some academics were talking, and they were talking about how most of them actually learned the sequence of technologies, like how things were progressed over the past 500 years. Basically, they were talking about how they learned it and how it stuck in their head, and they were all like, well, I understand this because I played Civ. Like,
yeah, that's me.
all of the academics were just like, my classes did nothing for me. It was all those like those
All the
late
video
nights,
games.
just like, I'm gonna go take mecha. I'm, you know, like it's weird how like those types of things will drive those memories into your head, right?
Yeah, that's so funny.
It's a
I
great
don't
game.
know. Yeah, I learned a lot of history from playing video games, not gonna lie. Like the Total War franchise, Civ. Like I know like so much random crap about history from those games. It's great.
Comes in useful for Trivia Pursuit, right?
Yeah. Or like a world history course.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually hate Trivia Pursuit.
I don't like trivia games either, man. I feel
it's rough because I'm only good at like 2 subjects, and I feel like those subjects always give you really hard questions, like sciencey type ones. They're gonna
Just
give
random
you
ass science questions.
Yeah, like sometimes you'll get like, what is the chemical composition of salt, and you're just like, really? That's science? But
yeah,
I don't know. There's some good ones
then
in
they'll
there.
give you like some other like random physics question. You're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a quantum physicist. Come on.
Exactly.
Not yet.
Or like some material engineer. They just like expect you to know this stuff if you're like in science.
Oh man, you remember Kahoot? Hell yeah, I remember Kahoot chat.
Kahoot.
That was where it was at. Your teacher like puts up a URL on the board. Good times. That was always fun for me. 'Cause you could always put in like a random name too. Until the teachers got smart about it and they started putting filters on it.
Oh yeah.
But before you could just put literally whatever you wanted, and it was oh man. It was bad. Not gonna lie. 'Cause that was like middle school. You already know middle school is just.
Dude, I hate middle schools. I actually worked like with some middle schoolers for a while. It's miserable.
Yeah, middle school was a rough time in my life.
Alright, I'm ready.
Cool, yeah. Alright, I don't think we've had any more messages in Discord, right?
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, yeah. I'll start up a recording, and we might just go for an hour. We could go for 2
That
hours
sounds
if you're
good.
up for it. You're just an hour sounds good. Alright, let's try that out.
Yeah, that works for me.
Let me set my timer real quick.
Alright.
Alright. It's back in chat. That's good. I can start OBS. Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris Multiplayer with me, eBend, and Fudge Nugget, also known as Jack. We're down a couple people this week, but I think we were going to play for at least an hour because we missed this campaign. It's been a couple weeks since we actually sat down and played it. At least I know I missed it, and I've been looking forward to this war for a little while. We got one coming up in the near future, right guys?
Sorry, the next war?
Well, I guess Jack is in a war right now, isn't he?
Yeah, here we go. They're 12.4k coming at me right now.
Shh, right here, I see him. Run. Oh, they're flying into your station. You can't run, can you?
No.
Alright,
And
well,
I have to hold them here. This is the only station I have that's half decent.
where did my guys stop moving?
Why did my fleet automatically start going towards them? It's a fat oof.
Alright,
I
it
don't
looks
know,
like
this is not looking too great. I'm taking a fat oof right here.
I apologize, that's sad. You should be able to build some fleets in your star bases if
Yeah, I need to start doing that now-ish.
you can. That's probably good. I don't know where we want our fleets to attack from Ebend, but I think we need to take out the High Kingdom first. So where do you want to meet?
We're not at war with the High Kingdom. Can we even move through his area?
We can move through his area, but I was wondering where you wanted to meet up to go to war with them.
Again. Oh jeez. Is it that soon already?
Well, it's gonna be a
Declare
year.
war.
It's gonna take me a year to get into position, so I wouldn't declare it just yet.
And it is almost a year. It's 15 months. Yeah, I need to set up armies for this. Why are my armies coming all the way back? No, you don't need to go all the way back.
I forget why I parked them over a gateway. I don't think anybody here has a gateway that I can jump to. Oh, there is actually a gateway I can jump to. If we wanted to, we can take Upsoth to get there, but oh, great. Wukosh's demise has... Is that closed borders with me? No, that can't be the case. Do you have closed borders with me, Wukosh? Or not Wukosh, Jack?
I did not close borders with you now.
Let me see if I can move a fleet in here. You've closed borders with me. Can you click on my nation and open borders with me?
I have? Are you sure you're not talking about the real Jack? Because I have closed borders with like a couple of people. I don't think you're one of them.
If I go here and I try to find my fleet over your space, there's like a red X over the icon and it says
the United
Wukosh's.
Guilds of...
Yeah. So you should be able to open borders.
No, he's the United Guild of Merrill.
Oh yeah, United Guilds of Mineralia. That's me. So now I have open borders. Now I can use the thing to get there to your system immediately. Which means
So it looks like they're actually leaving.
I could come through that gateway like immediately because I'm over a gateway. Or I was over a gateway. I think that's what I originally was planning. So what do you think? Should we take the gateway to just go defeat these fleets for Wukosh and then we'll relocate to actually try and take on the High Kingdom a bit?
You're talking about Upsloth? Like
Where's...
going through that gateway?
There's, yeah, Upsloth. I have a gateway I was hanging my fleets over right at the beginning of this.
Yeah, it might not be too bad, but at the same time... We don't need to start a war with the High Kingdom right away once the thing ends. There's no hurry for that.
Well, we kind of want to go to war with the Sovereignty, which is their defensive pact, so we're going to go to war with both of them, I think, in like a year now. Right?
Are they in a defensive pact still? Yeah, they are. I don't know why they went into this war against me by themselves. That was kind of dumb. Me and Wukosh. And the Valminax.
They have no idea what your stockpiles are, so their math is based on like your current fleet power, I think.
I know, but like the Valminax are more powerful than they are.
Yeah.
By far. Like I don't know what they were thinking. They're moving a fleet there. They're moving a 24K
into that system.
Mitten or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. So, I mean, they're not going to be focused on me and Wukosh soon.
Yeah, you may not even need our help, but we'll join in. It's an opportunity.
I mean, we do have to declare war with them to like actually join.
Oh, we're going to.
Can we?
In a year. Yeah, 1 year. I might even turn up the speed a bit. Do you want it on the lower speed?
I don't know if that's wise, because then we leave our territory undefended.
The High Kingdom has a similar amount of fleet power to me. And
So we're gonna man the border? Because we have like essentially 3 places to hold.
I mean, we can. But we're gonna have more fleets than him after we take out his ally, easily. You'd rather meet elsewhere?
I think that we should prevent them from getting pincered.
It's gonna be us
it's a tough
against 2,
call
and
because
I'd rather
we don't
take
know
out
how
the 1.
much they have, do we?
I looked it up. They have about as much as I do. So
Do
me
we
plus
have,
my
like,
allies
accurate?
would be able to
Do we
take them.
have
Yeah.
accurate intel?
Yeah.
You did have accurate intel.
I hacked the game to give Jack and Wukash more than 0 minerals.
Of course.
And in the
yeah,
process,
sure.
I was able to look at that because I didn't want us to all die.
I'll move my fleets up to the border, if that's the case.
If you really want to split, that's fine with me. I'll be able to get to the border very soon.
Yeah, because I would be dropping, what is that, 21k in 3 fleets, and that's the best that I can do.
Okay. If you want to hold the border, then they'll probably keep them from actually moving out into our space. I'd like to go kill these fleets, because I think that's a decent move. And heck, if this all goes south, I'm actually perfectly fine with going back to the last save.
Yeah, because we don't have like half the people here. See, the only problem I have with going to war with the Tyrathians, other than their gigantic fleet power, is that I'll never be able to get into their systems, and you guys are gonna have a tough time getting in there as well. Because my border with them, the only way that I have to get in, is a 22.6k station. So if
really?
Yeah. Look at Hot Ram.
Ooh, dang.
Hot Ram.
Hot Ram? Where the hell's Hot Ram?
I remember, yeah, we were having issues with the stations. I actually forgot about that. That's a pretty beefy looking station. I was
That was my station. That's the only thing they took from me.
That's the only thing they took
Honestly,
from you.
I don't have intel on that area, so I can't tell.
They got some beefy looking
dude,
stations.
we could totally set up a pincer between the 2 of them, or we could, or something along those lines.
I think we'll come through Pomnell after we take out their fleets in the south, the enemy fleets in the south. We're like a couple months away from being able to declare that, just so you guys know. I also have minerals I can spend on stuff. I should be building up my shipyard, my stuff a lot. Ooh, Research Institute. It's a nice building. Now, the next question is, do we have claims we can make? And I think we do want to make claims, right?
Against the High Kingdom, there's no one here to make claims.
I can make claims. I've got like 600 influence, so I'm going to take a second actually to look at this.
I mean, another alternative is to take on the Galactic Udakavnago regime.
What? Oh yeah, we can. They were on our radar, weren't they? That'll be the next one, I think. But we want to help out our friends first.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, I took this one thing. Alright, I'm gonna spend influence just to keep getting their better systems. Does Hotnam actually have... Here, I'll go down this arm actually. I'm just gonna take systems off of them.
So I just realized Their war exhaustion's already at 70%, and ours is only at 20.
Mm-hmm. You may be able to force them out of the war once it gets to 100.
Well, yeah, we might actually be able to win a war as well.
I think that would be better than forcing them out of it early. Taking some territory.
Yeah, if I can. For sure.
Also,
I don't know if I'll be able to take territory, but definitely prevent them from taking my territory is good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm about to just delete their fleets. Like, we're about to declare war
Stop
in like 5
editing game data.
days. You know what I meant. At least I hope so. Alright, so the Enthari we can't declare war on, but we can declare war on their allies, which will bring them into it. We have 5 claims. You don't have any claims you can make?
Against Anthari?
Not against either of them.
I don't think I can. That would be very silly. Make claims.
You don't have any.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna pause. If you can make a claim, do it before they vote yes. Can you make a claim?
Yeah, it's actually possible for me to make claims. It's kind of expensive, but it's possible.
If you feel like it, do it. If not, it's cool. Just let me know when you made up your mind.
400.
Maybe not.
I want the L gate.
Alright.
I'm taking the L gate. And I make claim against the vortex.
The rebellion?
The rebellion vortex, yes.
Okay, cool. These are such messy borders, but it's fine. Alright, now we can vote yes and go to war. I wonder if the AI is going to be like, no, we don't want to.
Climate restoration.
The Valmanax are no longer guaranteeing my
Okay.
independence.
Galactic Stock Exchange. Galactic Stock Exchange.
Oh, we can also change policies, can't we? We can vote on things if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright.
So we're going to help out in the south first by coming into those systems.
The Valmanax are kind of shredding them.
Oh, we don't even really need to do this anymore, do we?
The Valmanax are kind of... I mean, they're about to have a big fight. Actually, the Valmanax are... No, they're running away from the Valmanax.
Regardless, I'd like to use my fleets over here and then come back up north once the AI has moved away from the border. They may bring their fleets through Wukosh's space to attack, or not. Yeah, actually Wukosh is confusing because you're Wukosh's demise.
Yeah, sorry. He did this, not me.
It's okay. It's just a little confusing. I'm fine with it. It's funny. It's just gonna trip me up here and there.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't really know us that well, so I'm sure it doesn't help.
I'm getting to know you.
A little bit.
I need to pick another thing. Ascension perk, it looks like.
Oh, I see. You're taking out them for me. I appreciate it.
That was
You
the plan.
declined my research agreement. How dare you?
Me? Oh, I'm sorry. You should have told me. So we're gonna take out that 23k for you, I think.
Alright. Well, that'll help the Valmanax out as well. And
You
then
better
we can
accept this one, dude.
just pound them.
Can't believe I have to, like, annoy my allies to accept fucking emails from me.
You sent it to my business one. I don't look at that on weekends.
Not the weekend, though.
It is in game.
I see.
It was for a day.
What the hell is playing right now? I just like left random music playing and it is weird. Okay, let's stop that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was. That was very strange.
I didn't hear it.
Well, for me, I just left it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Federation election. We need to vote for ourselves.
Ugh.
We can only trust ourselves. That means we don't have the Federation fleet for a minute. Alright. We won though. We have it back again. Yay. Why do we not have more leaders in charge of our fleets? Oh, because we just lost control of the Federation fleet?
Briefly.
Yeah.
Anyway, soon my Space Marines my Space Marines are going to the border now. Hee hee hee.
Yay for Space Marines.
Space Marines sound fun.
Gotta keep checking Discord just in case people are messaging me. Nah, we're good.
I actually get Discord notifications on my phone.
I think I do too, but like, there's so many notifications on my phone. It's hard to keep track of them all.
We have a 24K fleet heading towards our border.
Where? Which border? Oh, I see. So I'll start relocating my fleets to pull them off of the border.
Attacking enemy vessels.
We're just blowing up a 23K for our allies in the south here, and then we're relocating up north.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I can't actually make peace with these guys. They would settle status quo, but I think
yeah, it's your ally.
Wukash got declared on, so he has to, and he's an AI now. So
This might be an issue.
he'll make peace eventually, because I don't know.
Yeah.
He should make peace eventually, and I don't actually have to do anything because their fleets are getting mopped.
Yeah. The only sad thing would be is if they end it while we want to be at war.
They're heading over to Heaven's Gate, probably.
Alright, I'm moving my fleets into their space in the south, and once they see the fleets are in the south, they'll relocate. I don't think we have any gateways up there I can get to, right?
Probably not.
The thing is, what happens if I declare war on the Tyrathians? After we make peace, will it even let me? I don't know.
I think it would actually, because they're not at war with you right now. I think you could do that, and then you would probably go immediately back to war with the people that you have your defensive pact, or that you'll have a treaty or a truce with. I don't know actually how that will work, because
I don't know how that would work either.
I feel like I've done that before. It's just like that was patches ago. That actually sounds like a good idea. I like the way you're thinking.
I think it would work, but hey.
It's hard to say, I know.
Yeah, well, and I know that these guys will definitely kick the crap out of me. But I do have almost an 8K fleet up now. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
They're at -7 energy. But that's fixable. That's a lot more fixable than what we had last time. And that just happened, so...
Yeah.
And if I build some star bases, we'll be good. Let me build one here.
Feel like we're gonna have to go through Rukash's empire for him and fix it. Again.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Rukash's empire. That'll be interesting.
Well, I can just give him a bunch of resources again to try and fix stuff up with. And that wasn't too hard for you to do, right?
No, I mean, I had it basically fixed before we started this, but okay, the Tyranthians are ready for me. They have a 24k sitting in Hot Ram, which also has the 22.6. So I have a feeling that a war with them is coming very, very soon.
Where's Hot Ram?
Up in the north of mine.
Oh, I see. They may be pathing through there to get to us. Get to my fleet that I was using around there.
I don't know if my borders are actually closed to them. Oh, they're not.
Yeah, I think they're open if you
Do
were
you
at
want
war.
me to close borders?
I'm
Or do
okay
you
with
want
them
them to
actually.
pass
If they can like fly into your space, then they're
Well,
probably
they're
gonna
wasting
path.
a bunch of time.
Yeah.
Well,
I like that.
what I can do is wait for them to get halfway through my space and then close borders. Because
Yeah.
I think that makes their fleet go all
Yes.
the way back.
Oh, fuck me.
It might.
What is
It might.
that?
It may not. It may be that
What
for AI
the
it's different
fuck
than
is that?
players. I feel
They've
like
finally
could
done it.
work. What?
They
Done
finally went through the Alpha Refuge.
Oh, hello. They went.
I
Oh,
just
they
caught
went
them.
around. Okay. Okay.
Oh man, this is bad. My fleets aren't ready for this open war.
It's okay. I'm gonna be going into their space in 200 days. I know that sounds like a long time.
I just need to give these guys the right home base. Hey, I got a trait.
Nice.
Dude,
got
this
a
guy
trait.
has Scout, Trickster, and Gale Speed now. Well, my fleet's got a bit mauled in that. I lost half of one fleet, but this is okay. This is a-okay. What are they doing
It's
now?
pot of war.
Holy Paradise. Oh. They're heading for the Holy Paradise station.
I don't know where that Holy Paradise station is. What
It's
do
the
you mean?
south border.
South border.
Between
Oh, yeah.
the Holy Council.
I see it.
I mean, shoot, if I hadn't like sent my fleets back, we would have an extra few K over there to defend it. Oh,
They may
whatever.
repath
I don't
when they
think
see
it
my
would've-
dudes.
no, I repathed them
Nah.
into it. But yeah.
2.2. Go the real Jack, go.
We believe.
The AI is strong with this one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Station under attack.
Fuck. Really? Really? You just had to jump out.
Did the AI do something dumb?
No, the fleet was too slow. Ugh.
The Covenant of Elbethar has 30k just sitting back, not doing anything. Foff, where are you? We need you, Foff.
God damn it.
I'm 90 days from getting all of their fleets to relocate to try and attack me, because once they see these fleets doing what I planned, they're gonna need to relocate.
Yeah, but in the meanwhile, they're still gonna fly through the Holy Paradise and fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I tried to get there quickly, but I wanted to blow up the 23k so it didn't like end up going back in through the back door.
Like they did?
Well, it's like if the Nthari sovereignty is pretty screwed right now. The Valmanex are beating them up. Real Jack's putting a little bit of pressure on them.
And I'm not dying. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not too concerned because they kind of wiped out my old army, but I was gonna dismiss them eventually anyways. I'm just more concerned by the fact that we won't be able to make progress onto the area that I claimed. Or it will be a lot longer to get there. But regardless, I'm sending one of my fleets to the border. It's 10k. It should be able to push a little and help out. And rebuild the 2 fleets that came back, because that'll be coming back in, I don't know. Oh, once I'm already back. Alright, let's check your fleet composition before we make changes.
Probably should have had the aggressive one in charge of the bigger fleet.
What the fuck is that? Tomahawk advanced cruise missiles. I don't remember that.
They're hacking. Cheetos.
They got hella flex cannons.
Alright, I just took out one of their 25k stations. I imagine they're not going to be very happy about that.
Good.
Do you want me to keep moving? Heal up? What's the plan here?
You should basically do as much damage as you can while you watch them cross the entire territory.
Okay.
Now, that being said, if you can, like, relocate to our border or fight through their area.
I'm gonna steal as many stations as I can without flying through the big ones towards you. I think I can get
Alternatively,
through a lot.
If you want to just go through 2 stations, that's a 25, and that one probably has, yeah, it has a flex blocker. No, that's not valid. It's not valid as a strategy. Who the hell is getting in combat? Oh, come on. Whatever.
Chaos ensues.
It's fine. Oh, it's not fine. That's one of the Space Marines. Crap.
No, Space Marines!
The one combat they're shit at. They're following Classic 1.
That's me.
Okay, they're heading to you then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the people in the middle of the of my empire right now are also after you.
Yeah.
That's about 22.5k.
If you want to close borders when they get to Canathorum or to Tiastadora, that might be a good point to try and just see what happens.
Where?
2 more jumps towards
they
gateway.
turned around. They turned around.
Oh, they turned. Oh, wonderful. That's good news. Then
yeah, they're taking their sweet ass time.
I just need to go further south, and they'll do that again to go south, and it'll be great.
Yeah. You can literally just bait them around the entire map, being like forever. This AI is done. Good job.
I think I will.
Technology secured. Construction complete.
Let's go check out this system, see what they have here.
Construction complete.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. I've almost taken Zanon, settling it. That awesome building will be mine.
Yay.
Yeah, it'll be... I mean, I already have like 177 society research, 240 for physics research, 160 engineering research, so it won't be as useful as some situations, but it's still pretty good.
But it won't be bad.
Exactly.
Well, my research is at like a snail's pace, but that's okay.
Yeah, that'll happen every once in a while, huh?
Well, it kind of had to. I shut down all my research facilities.
That's right. They're all gone now,
But
aren't they? You've replaced them, right?
I replaced most of them, not all of them.
Okay.
But I mean, we're gonna get neutron launchers soon. We're gonna get psionic theory and battleships. We're not getting battleships anytime soon. But that's the research that's queued up, so it's fine.
Nice.
We'll get battleships eventually. So they're about to hit Omagugus, the last system that I have close to their territory, not the one that like it sticks in the middle.
Yeah,
but
I see it.
If you want me to try to close borders, because I think it might actually make their fleet disappear for a while.
Sure, try it out, see what happens. You can like, you
Yeah,
did
they're
it.
gone.
That's perfect. You could totally open borders to them again, I think.
I know, I think I can too. It's just pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get in the habit of doing that.
Because like, probably pissed them off quite a bit. I'll open back borders. Yeah, that makes them less pissed off. But that's really funny because their fleet just disappears then.
I don't know if I want us to do that in the future because that just it seems so gamey.
It's a little cheaty, yeah.
Because you can literally just open it back up and let them fly back in and be like, goodbye.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, the worst thing would be if we like timed it properly. So like if you wanted to invade from like into Hot Ram or something,
and
then I just make their fleet disappear. You walk right in.
Yep.
That'd be bad though.
Yeah. I mean, we may need those kind of tactics when the crisis gets here. Nah, we won't resort to that.
Oh no, my government's falling apart.
What? Really?
No.
I was gonna say, that was quick. What did you do?
I took a massive shit, that's what I did.
Your government was like, no!
This is what happens when you run a hive mind.
Oh my god.
Sentient little things. Alright.
Physics research.
I still don't see any big fleets around here. There's an 18k right there in terms of starbase power. Let the spice flow. Nice. I got Zanon.
That's the best. Let the spice flow.
I am trading for spice with one of the enclaves. I don't know if you have that DLC.
Yeah, I do. I have all of them. Though that's pretty funny.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. It's like old Dune reference, right?
Yeah.
Dune.
Ooh, I got advanced shields that I'm researching. Probably should put those on my boats soon too. Don't let me forget, fleet design is pretty important.
So what do you guys think? Should I fly into the 18k while it's only got 6k fleet power there, or should I fly around the other stations and try and avoid that?
I don't even know where you are.
Oh, I'm talking about Elbean. I'm thinking I don't really want to fight that if I can avoid it.
Yeah, that looks pretty awful.
But at the same time, I went through 25k to get here, and they'll probably just get more. Like that fleet reinforcement could show up kind of soon, and
yeah,
if it actually shows up while I'm engaging that, ooh, and then just got a little bit more. It could be nasty. I think we're gonna go for it.
big boy fight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? They have a dreadnought.
A dreadnought.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, those are good. Dreadnoughts. When you
It's
have
very-
it, it is.
That's a very big looking ship.
It's a Titan.
Alright.
Is it?
Alright, I'm moving my fleets back in.
Good.
They have been prepared.
Did you break the migration treaty, or was that them?
That was them. I think we're slowly falling apart. Still at plus 22, but
Ooh.
I guess some of my factions are happier, some of them are a lot sadder.
Mm-hmm. But if you can get to 60%, that's the breaking point right now that you want.
It's the stupid alien tolerance committee. They need to go die.
They should know the glory of intolerance.
I mean, if I could have a trade treaty with y'all, I would.
These 13 pops are
Ooh,
bad.
I could probably.
That cost us a bit of fleet power. Is that dreadnought?
I actually want to see that fight.
They had a dreadnought in here. They built it like last minute. I wonder if they jumped out or if they're all blown up, because I think I have a trickster leader, and that's maybe. And they got
Well,
blown
your
up.
fleet is like way bigger than theirs. They had no chance.
They still did some damage though. Like I had 52
Yeah.
going into on my big fleet.
You came out with 40, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 44 it looks like. It hopped up again for some reason.
Good.
And a lot of that will probably get repaired soon. Yeah, once we repair, I think that'll be okay. The border's looking okay on your end, E-Bend.
Hmm?
The border looks okay on your end, right?
Well, yeah, because the AI is fixing it themselves.
They finally
I
brought
have-
their fleets over.
More putting them to good use, but yes.
Okay. That's nice.
Alright.
Also, I'm starting to attack their northern section that the Covenant hasn't taken care of yet.
Mm-hmm.
24k fleets back.
Where did it show up?
All the way in Hot Ram.
Okay, that's great.
Oh, fuck me. Retreat to Heaven's Gate right now. I know what they're after, and I ain't falling for it. Mm-mm. No,
They're going
sir.
to the Wexelia station.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know. Good question.
You'll see soon,
Says
right?
they're attacking Wexelia.
Oh, that's one I took from them.
Oh, okay, so they're going all the way down there.
Yeah, they're relocating. So they'll go past you
So they're
towards
going
me.
to Vera. Yeah, I'll go to Vera and Vex. Is this a Vexilian? What are you called?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'd help if I could. Oh dang, I skipped a system with 23 minerals. Maybe we should go back and grab that.
23 minerals. Oh no, they're attacking classic 1 now.
Yeah.
Just because it's hanging out on the border.
I don't know why this war is not over yet. This is getting so ridiculous.
Yeah,
We've been at 100% war exhaustion for so long.
It takes a while.
Oh, they got a 30 plus a 25k that are on their way over here. If anybody could join up with me, that might be nice. I know that you haven't been able to fly
8.3.
over to me, but you don't have jump drives or anything, right?
No. It's too early for that.
Just go here, it's fine. It's gonna take him a while.
They have a 30k fleet? What?
Yeah.
They have 2.
It's attacking Lexelia. I mean, if you rebuilt all of their defense stations, that probably would be a pain in the ass, but I think it's too late now.
Graviton reactor.
Probably would have killed like a lot of their little ships. Actually, they don't have a lot of little ships. 4 battle cruisers. Okay, what is your fleet, Colin? Because like, if you have like a ton of corvettes, they're screwed. Because they're literally all battleships and shit.
Let's see. I think I am too.
There's three carriers, 4 battleships, 4 battle cruisers, and 1 destroyer.
I don't know what I just told my stuff to build. About a bunch of battleships. Probably not the best for this, right?
No, but okay, look at your fleet though. Classis 1 is 29 corvettes. Like, that's gonna totally screw up with them.
You think
know?
so?
Yeah, because they don't have enough guns to hit that all at the same time. So your corvettes are gonna do a ton of damage. They should.
Mm-hmm.
That's one like fault of the AI, I think.
Oh,
I
they
think
went
they
to
build like
Rexlia.
a crap ton of. Yeah, they're there now.
I thought they were gonna go through to Ilbine. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the fleet movement. Crud. I wanted to be on the station when they got there. I wonder where they'll go after this.
They're probably gonna go to Ilbine.
Yeah, I'll
It would make sense for them too.
bring them here. Either that or they keep moving south, I think. Penal Station. They're moving south.
That's not really an issue. You can just go back and take back Luxalia.
Yeah, but my stuff entered from an awkward angle, so I can't really get to that system that they're going to very easily.
Yeah.
One of my fleets wants to go to the system they're gonna get to like very, very soon, and the other one has to go around. So we're gonna send the 50 after them, and then we're gonna tell the 10 to follow. Man, that was dumb. I could have done a lot better in terms of movement here.
Oh shit. You fucking serious? Oh my god. Well, Lukash's empire just rivaled me.
They
Just
rivaled
what?
you? It's okay.
Yeah,
When
they
Lukash
rivaled
is
him.
back, that will stop. I hope.
Wait, they rivaled you in the middle of a war?
Yeah, we're allies in a war and they rivaled me.
Sounds like
Damn,
Lukash.
Dude, isn't that just a right stab in the dick?
What the hell? I'm not gonna rival back because I don't want the AI to actually kill me right now because they're definitely stronger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep fucking with their northern area.
Actually, I don't know if they
hit and
are.
run installing.
I don't even know if they are stronger than me. No, their fleet power sucks. Never mind, they got screwed up by those other dudes. I could wipe them off the map right now, but I won't.
You'll be doing Lukash in the favor in the long run.
What would happen if I declared war on him right now?
Dude, you don't. I thought you just said you wanted the war to be over.
No, I do, but like I can't even declare war on him.
No, you can't.
I'm not even fighting the war. They're just sitting in their territory at this point. Because the Valmanacs are just they ate them for breakfast. Like, there's nothing they can do.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the fleet movements I'm doing here. Do you need help there? What's going on?
I'm good. Nothing's happening here. I got my fleet to 10k, but now I'm at negative minerals. But built too much.
I got plenty of spare minerals. I could send you a little bit if you want.
I'm at -6, so it's gonna take me a long time to run out. But
okay.
I'll delete like a couple of ships. So
you use it over deleting if you can use them. Just have them die.
Well, I don't need them for anything right now, right? Well, actually, let me get in a system where I have a shipyard, or not a shipyard, that one thing. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes, anchorage. No,
crew quarters.
Yeah, I knew what you're talking about. I actually did.
Most vague description, but you know what I was talking about, so it's fine.
Yeah, like what else could it be?
I don't know. We'll go there, and that should maybe make me okay, I think. Is that just ship upkeep? So ship upkeep is minerals and energy, yes? Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that should make me go positive with both, actually. Then we'll be good.
Sick.
And I can just sit here for a while. Actually, I might try to go for Rysor, because I have a 10k fleet. Like, I could definitely take that.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, you might want to wait for us to be done with the war to help you out.
Oh shoot!
But if you feel like it, go for it.
And they have what? 2.5, 1.2, 1.0, 1.8, and I can take them on at different times. So like, I could kill one, go repair if I need to. I don't know actually about the last three. The last three are kind of, but that one, the 1.8, is kind of separated. I don't know. I shall ponder this.
15 days, 20 days. God. I wonder if we'll get there in time to save the station. Not that it really matters. It's not like we're fighting an endgame crisis that will blow up the station when it's dead, you know? I hate that stuff.
It looks like you are. Still at like full green health. Actually, it's going down pretty fast. No, you made it.
Good for us.
Wow, that fleet just got wiped.
Dunked. Oh hell yeah! Where are they going? To the Gurdroma station. Okay, so the Covenant is sending a fleet to the Gurham station to cut off the north section.
Finally, they're participating.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how much easier this would have been if we had just a couple more of those other players. They would have brought their fleets over and just like parked on a couple corners, kept them pinned down. We'll still win.
Yeah.
Oh, capacity overload. I don't think I'm gonna actually get that. Might get production targets since I'm like our mineral dude.
So I'm engaging a fucking dreadnought. Just one.
By itself?
Where?
Yes, it had a battle cruiser with it before, but I killed it. And this might actually wreck my shit. I mean, it's just... Okay, there it is. Once we got past the shields, it was dead time. Dude, their shields are enormous. Oh my god. They have so many shield banks, and they're all level 4, but his armor's level 2. Like, once we cleared the shields, it died. Like, we killed the battle cruiser and a dreadnought. That's a pretty big victory for... Like, at the cost of, like, 1 cruiser, 3 destroyers, 3 corvettes. That's so good.
Yeah, Titans are kind of easy to blow up and not worth it.
They just need Spitfire battleship upgrades. I want it. Oh, but I could get carriers. But I want this instead. Spitfire my battleships.
Yeah, I don't really know what Titans actually counter. Like, you know, like destroyers are they're a good counter for corvettes and like stuff like that, but like I don't like Titans are like, yeah, they'll blow up a bunch of battleships, but nobody uses battleships either because they're too slow.
I think some people who don't play multiplayer might go for it, but not a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, they look cool.
You
got that going for them.
Definitely. Also, if we could get some armies through the gateway on these planets, that would kind of be nice. Just saying. I totally forgot to send mine. Do I have any armies? Because I have blown up like their stations, and there's a couple planets you guys could invade if you felt like it.
Right, I was working on that, and then I got distracted by something. Right, fleet combat.
Oh, you actually... Oh, no. Do they have a planet here? Yeah. So they, like... I'm not actually at war with them yet. Which I could be soon if you guys want me to.
I actually don't think... You're talking about the High Kingdom?
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be a bad idea. Like, how do they look in terms of just like fleet power to you? Does it say equivalent, superior, anything
I'm
like
sure
that?
I'm sure they're still overwhelming. Actually, fleet power is equivalent. Which how? What? That's mildly depressing.
You should probably, but it's like it's a matter of how do you want to send your fleets through? Because going through Hotram is going to be kind of hard, right? 22k.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be able to get through there. I have a 10k, so
I might knock down the station.
How am I equivalent to them if I have a 10k fleet?
I've been blowing up their fleets.
I know, but like they have nothing left then.
I think they have an 8k that I can see, and I don't know where the others are.
That's nuts. Holy shit. Alright, well I got neutron torpedoes, so that's fun.
Yes, just remember, the AI is dumb.
Ship designer. What do neutron torpedoes do again?
I think they bypass shields, maybe?
Wait, what?
I never use missiles. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes bypass shields.
Is there anything else special about them?
They can be shot down by point defense and are usually pretty good against stations because they have 0 evasion or large ships. Basically, you could overwhelm the opponent's point defense, and they're good.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about just like making all of my corvettes use
point defense. Here's what I would do. I would look for a specific like upgrade to your if you look for a specific upgrade to your destroyers, you'll be able to fit 8 bad boys of point defense, either 8 or 5 onto your destroyers, and that is so good.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a good stopgap, but in the long run, that's what you want. Why do I have a fleet just of corvettes? Who?
Oh, this is
What? What?
This is different. Neutron launchers are now only a large weapon, so I can't even put them on my Corvettes. You see?
I feel like that may have been a
What the
thing.
fuck?
Missile boats may
was-
have been a thing of the past, like a couple
Yeah.
patches ago.
My bad. I thought they were still. Thought they were a thing.
I
I
think.
can do that on destroyers, though, right? Can't you
Ye-
just do one large?
Yes.
Can't. Well, maybe.
It could be our mod. It could be changed because our mod does something with ship design.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I could do. Well, yeah, because it's not a missile. The neutron launcher is like it's just a large component now, which is different from what it was before, for sure.
Wait, the missile's a component instead of like a weapon
Yeah.
slot?
No, it's a weapon slot, but like what all it says is that it's large. It's not like a missile.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
It seems to me like it may be based on the old system before they introduced
know.
the missile thing as a separate slot. Because I think it used to be that.
Yeah,
it
because the
wasn't
mod
separate.
is outdated a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah,
So that can totally be it.
that's my working theory.
I don't even know if I'll use it then. So it might just be easier to use. Yeah. Maybe on my bigger ships. Well, that actually makes the missile bow like completely useless. You only have level 1 torpedoes on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty awful. Unless you have other torpedoes, which I don't, so let's change that.
Somebody hired a raiding fleet against the people we're fighting, the High Kingdom. If you go to Kaiser, or Cizar, they're getting bombed, which means somebody's trying to steal. The raiders are basically stealing the pops.
Oh my god. Too
Epic.
good.
Alright, I'm gonna heal up my fleets and then go into the Riblan Vortex.
Are you gonna send some armies through Upsaw?
Upsaw?
I have like a bunch of planets that I've destroyed the stations for, and I can't really fly past them. Ibleen and Wexley both have the thingies,
Oh,
so
dude, that's a pain to get to.
yeah, I either have
How
to
do you
bomb them until the stuff is gone, or
Fuck, dude.
send an army over there. I can send an army eventually. I need to build one up now.
Yeah, I have not been doing a great job of building army up. I'll get on that. I'll put it in like an order for 8. Space Marines.
I have no idea even if I have decent armies like around here. Probably not. Probably pretty garbage.
Probably. Nothing can compare to Del Rado Space Marines.
I would never try to compete with you. Oh, the slave armies sound kind of silly.
It's the best that you can do.
I think I might claim some more territory because I'm back up to 500 influence again.
I need to get to like 800 influence before I can try to claim another thing. Because war, and that's expensive.
Jeez, yeah, it's super expensive right now to try and get to KOTOR.
Yeah, dude, I need 850. I need like 135 more.
Maybe we'll
But hey, I
save
got the
up for
vortex.
next one. Nice.
Shoot, I'm probably gonna have to give up a station. I really don't want to have to give up a station.
almost feel bad for the sovereignty. But they did this to themselves, right?
Yeah, they declared war on all of us at the same time. That was kind of their problem.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah, it's not a circle. It's a plunge to death.
No, dude.
Dying.
Yeah, I am a hive mind. This is natural selection in the process.
I can
As
get
far
a
as I'm
new
concerned.
Civic.
Dude, they're like got. What's going
What
on?
should
They're just
my
sending hella
new
battleships and battle cruisers. And fucking dreadnought.
I don't know what to get for my new Civic slot, guys.
Something
Alright.
cool.
Distinguished
gonna move
Admiralty,
against,
probably.
Maybe. I'm gonna move against the ribosome.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Distinguished Admiralty.
Exciting.
Reform. All my leaders can be even better at fighting.
I do have a level 5 Admiral. He's cautious and resilient. That's not bad. I like cautious. I think that's like one of my favorite traits for admirals.
I like gale speed.
Aggressive cautious is like super powerful. I know what you mean though. It's a nice one. It's probably my favorite. As long as you have like more range on the enemy in general.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, like, then you just sit there and shoot them while they still don't shoot you. It's perfect.
It's great for endgame stuff because they're like worse than the regular AI for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Technology secure.
Damn, dude, their big ships give me issues, but it's okay. It's okay. It only cost us a Corvette and a destroyer. This is gonna be a little painful, but we're gonna do it.
Go team.
For the betterment of the hive.
Oh yeah. Psionic theory. Let's go.
Nice, dude. I think I got that recently, but I'm not a psychic.
I think I get one research every like 75 months, so you know I gotta get a little bit excited.
That's pretty good. I'm happy you got that though. That's a fun one. It's quite useful.
I mean, making decent Unity, not really. Making not the worst Unity I've ever seen.
Ah, jeez,
Well.
I hate their shield so much.
If you only have a couple planets, then yeah.
I want to get this Gaia soon.
Yeah, I was just thinking I might send one of my fleets over there to help you with this. If you're ready to clear it out, you could. You probably
Well,
should.
I have 10k. Like I feel like I can clear it out myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Alright, I'm getting the vortex.
Cool.
We cleared their shields, we're almost done with their armor, and now their health.
Epic. Happy for you, dude.
Mhm.
Because
I
that was
have
your
done my
claim.
part in this war.
Let's
Yep.
get my claims now. But my alarm just went, so I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel. I think that would be a decent point for us to wrap this up. I'm enjoying it though. If you guys want to keep going, I'm up for it.
I feel like we don't want to do too much without the other people here, but
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
kind of with him on that. Cause they're also gonna do stuff like reverse the economy.
well,
stuff
and the
like
other
that.
the other thing, I have a feeling that Wukash's empire is gonna try to declare war on me soon.
They're
Yes.
not gonna, just because they're so fucked up, but they're not gonna like you.
That's a
Well,
good
I know,
point.
but like as soon as this war ends, which it's going to at some point, right? It has
Sure.
to.
Yeah.
And after that, they're just gonna build up and try to kill me.
They're gonna be like, who's the weakest nation? And it's probably you. Like next to
Well,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Besides
I could
the
see
High
that.
Kingdom.
That's
Well, yeah, the High Kingdom's gonna be the weakest now.
that's true.
Or the
after
Ethan
this.
sovereignty. But
Yeah.
that's not going to happen because they have a truce with them, unless they're willing to wait the 10 years.
Yeah, I know. Well, they might have to because their fleet power is inferior to mine. But at either way, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
No, I think it makes sense to wait it. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad that we got to do this, but I think you guys are right. It makes more sense to wait because I don't know how the AI thinks about redeveloping tiles. If it's like, oh, I'm getting a lot of minerals here, but I need energy, screw it, and just does terrible stuff, then you're right. It's probably better to stop this sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Right.
And yeah, if you guys want to maybe do this again tomorrow while Jack is doing his 12-hour stream, then I can also probably do like an hour or two of that then.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe.
You busy, Ebend?
The thing is, it would kind of be at like a weird spot for me because I do have to like take off at like 5 something. Like
5 p.m. You got something is what you're saying?
yeah, it's like before 6 I need to be somewhere.
Well, I was just saying anytime tomorrow, really, because Jack's gonna be streaming for 5 hours, so like maybe we'll try earlier, see if like FOF's up and Game Your Brain is up and that kind of stuff. I mean,
yeah, I think I'm gonna start at around 2. My stream should be starting at around 2 my time, which
is in what?
Earlier for us, I think, because he's 3 hours ahead, right?
What time is it for you right now? 6:39 for me.
It's 4:30.
Yeah. So
you say 6:39, but you say you want your stream to start at 2?
Yeah, tomorrow my stream's gonna start at 2 p.m. my time.
Okay, so as in we'll play again that hour?
I mean, it's up to you guys if we want to play again. I don't care what we do.
Like the only problem I can't like do tomorrow because I have a writing test in the morning. Otherwise I'd be down, but
okay. Well,
that's fine. Sounds
like we'll probably meet on Friday, next Friday then, and that's cool. We'll just hope that we can get a good number of people. And I think this was a good I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I felt like this was a good proof of a concept. Like you can play with 3 people. It worked out okay.
Yeah.
It's not something I want to. But yeah, it worked out okay.
Yeah.
Well. I do love my mineral income right now though.
What's it at?
It's like 476.
Holy crap.
That's really good for I was doing before, which was pushing like 200 at best. And now I've almost like 1.5 it. So yeah, dude.
Well, I'm making 35, so yeah.
Oh, I am so sorry for your loss.
That's why we gotta get him this Gaia world like as soon as possible. He's on 4 planets. It looks like you must have been like settling something when we logged in, because I saw you were up.
No, I actually have one in a sector.
Oh god, you
because it was making so much negative energy. I just put it in a sector.
That makes sense. That's rough, man. You can't even have more than 3 planets, huh?
Well, the thing is, my cap is 13 as well. Like it's so dumb.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, I understand. You had to put it in a sector just because. Oh, well, you weren't over your cap. It was just like to deal with the energy.
Yeah. Well, and I didn't want to like delete all that because it was a pretty good science world if I remember correctly.
Yeah, science world doesn't really care about being in the sector. So
it's like mostly science stuff here. It's like the only way I'm still making research right now as well. It's just fat oof.
I had to enable my production targets just to see what I could be making in minerals, and I could be making 748 a month.
My God.
Oh, right.
Am I even trading any away? I feel like I may have stopped trading these away, and that's why my income went up again. Because I was giving a bunch to like Game Your Brain and FOF, I think, just because they were like in the Federation. I was like, I'm at my max, take my minerals.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah, if you guys need minerals, you know where you can find them.
Yeah. That's a lot of minerals. Wow.
Alright guys, I think I'll take off here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to my Discord. People want to talk to me apparently.
Nice.
Imagine that. Oh, I can do a Federation law proposal.
You could do that now if you feel like it.
Yeah, you'll vote with me.
Yeah, and then the others will see what you're proposing, and then we don't forget about it, right?
Yeah, alright, we want to do a full regulation law proposition, open economy.
It kept playing when I unpaused it. No!
Alright, I'm gonna vote for an open economy.
I don't want it screwing up his stuff though, man.
We want an intersection.
It played
Alright,
like 2 days.
I'll see you guys later.
Alright, later dude. But it played like 2 days there. Do you...
Alright. I'll see y'all.
Alright. Later dude.
Mm-hmm.